Hello everybody! Macintosh is about to end, and I know I promised some recapping, but there are already so many videos about recapping online, so I decided to do something different for the grand finale. I'll be working on these back cases of my Macintosh Plus. Now, what everybody needs to be reminded of, obviously, is to be careful on eBay. I have this Macintosh Plus back case, and as you can see, it has some defects. There are some holes in it because it was tampered with in the past. So actually, I think this was part of an alarm system which went off when you removed a cable from this plug that was installed. So I was on the lookout on eBay for a new back case for my Macintosh Plus, and I found this beautiful platinum colored back casing. It has some cracks on top, but that didn't bother me because it's not that bad actually. And it has the signatures, it has no holes drilled in it, so it looked really nice, and it was super cheap, only 20 euros. Now, the bad thing was when I received it, I realized, okay, somebody sold this who had no idea how to retrobrite a case, and this case was actually sanded with sanding paper, which means the whole surface is basically irreparably damaged. And this is why I decided to not throw it out, but create it into a piece of art. I will color this in the Apple rainbow logo colors and hope that the end result will look good and nice. Now the first thing I will do is I will cover all the holes with painter's tape so that the inside of the case will not be affected by any coloring. Alright, so as you can see, I covered the whole inside, all the air vents, all the screw holes, everything where some color spray could enter the case with the painter's tape. And now I'm going to protect some parts on the outside of the case as well. I also want to protect these edges because I want to make sure that the back case fits into the front panel. So I will also cover this with some painter's tape. Now, as you see, the painter's tape has been fully applied inside and out. And there are two more steps now. So firstly, I will switch to using gloves because I want the case as fat-free as possible in order for the coloring spray to properly stick on it. And in order to remove it, I will use some alcohol wipe so I can clean the case of any fat residue or other dirt before we're going to apply the coloring. So as a last step before actually coloring it, I'll have to mark the spots I will color in which color. As we can see here on the Macintosh logo, the Apple rainbow logo has 6 colors. So we have the green, yellow, orange, red, violet, and blue. Which means we're gonna measure and divide the case into 6 equal stripes. Now, of all the preparations, this was the trickiest part. So I have put thin lines with pencil, which I will color over. Hopefully the color is opaque enough, and we'll now have 6 portions. We'll color from top to bottom in green, yellow, orange, red, violet, and blue. All right, I'm a bit nervous, but let's get on it. All right, after a lot of work, it's done. You ready? Because I think the result is incredible. It was a bit tricky, and of course the lacquering is not perfect, but when I look at that, I must say I really love it. And I think that's the best I could create out of that broken case. Also, let's move around a bit to show you. Here we have the cracks I mentioned, but yeah, I mean, it looks super nice. These parts here were a bit tricky because of the insert, but yeah. Love it! I have a Apple rainbow logoed Macintosh Plus.